going on, internet? Welcome to episode
33.
Damn. Okay. You didn't like the way I said 3?
See, y'all still not on the same page, bro. I tell you, it's not getting
you
done.
got it, Striker.
No. Now keep going. This is the intro. Do it.
Of the summit,
Podcast where we share with you
all the latest and greatest.
of gaming.
Well, say
anime,
multiple words, nigga.
Oh, bro, like
You finish it, bro. You finish it. We'll practice. We'll practice. Maybe next time.
Bet. We're bringing you all the latest and greatest of gaming, anime, pop culture news, saving you all the time of finding it yourself. If you're listening to this, you can find us on all major podcasting platforms, where we're available on Apple, Spotify, and the YouTube, for you on your For You page. Don't forget, if you want to reach out and keep up with us, you can always find us on our Discord server at discord.gg/the summit. It is live and it is up. It was down for a few days, but we got that squared away and taken care of. And while you're at it, go ahead and drop us a 5-star rating on supporting platforms. This helps the algorithm promote our show, which helps us with bringing in new listeners. Bringing you in today is the one and only, the almighty Striker. And with me are my co-hosts who make all this possible. First and foremost, go ahead, Ashley, since we already tried this, you might as well.
You know what's going on. Episode 33 here on the summit. We're here bringing y'all all the news. Nothing new. I'm gonna pass it back to Striker.
Word. Appreciate it. Next up, we got the ones, holding down the fort, keeping the game alive, keeping the dream alive, keeping the Guardians together. Rain.
AKA CJ. How you guys doing? Don't let your dreams be dreams. I appreciate that introduction, and you see how I finished that for you? It wasn't too long of a pause. I left it there for dramatic effect. Back to you, champ.
Yeah, absolutely. We're working on it. We building up this new synergy amongst the summit. And last but not least, where you at in Sparking Zero, Razor?
Damn, fuck my intro, huh? Okay, but I mean, I don't even know how to answer that for real with the way it's set up. But I've completed Goku Black, Vegeta's, and Frieza's, and Jiren's. I've done those episode battles. But okay, fuck his question. Back to me, my intro. Hey, Summit listeners, fellow friends, and viewers, and gamers, and all that. Glad to be back. Razor SJS here, and I will toss it back to the guy who's, I don't even give him an intro like he wouldn't give me. Back to that guy.
Felt like it was kind of an intro, but now let's go ahead and jump right into it. What we got for news and gaming?
Shit. Honestly,
hey, actually, start with Sparking Zero since he mentioned it, bro. That shit is blowing sales out of the fucking water. You
seen that picture that someone posted talking about that the game is too hard?
I did see a lot of that. Yeah.
Well, people are gonna post that about every game that comes out. That's not easy, bro. I promise. They did that about Wukong. They did that. They're gonna do that about everything, bro. I promise you. But because actually, I can speak on that from how much episode battles I've done. Like, for real, it's not difficult, bro. At first, when I was learning how to play, there'd be some fights that would be a little difficult, or I'd get beat a couple times. But once I actually learned how to play the game, I realized the AI is severely limited in how much it can do, bro. You can abuse the fuck out of the AI in that game. It is too easy. All those fights people complain about are too hard because they're going against 3-4 folks, bro.
Are you playing on PC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually responded to that too, though. They were just like, it's okay to lower the difficulty.
That too. Hey, it's okay to lower difficulty, bro. If you're not like that, you're not like that. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna bitch, how X amount of plays if I can't do it. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta play on no.
Is it actually hard though?
No.
It's an anime game.
What it is that the game does not force you to learn how to play it. You can just jump straight into it, and a lot of people do that. You do not have to do the battle training or nothing. It just shows you the basic controls and lets you have free reign of it. And people do not learn the game. I promise you, if you do not go to that super training or whatever, that battle training, and look at all the controls and see, and press triangle or Y or whatever the key is on keyboard. I don't know why you playing this game on keyboard. To explain what the move is for and what then you're not gonna do well because you don't know how to play the game. But once you learn how to play the game and get a base standing of it, the CPU and the story is not hard at all. Like literally, you know what's funny, Striker? I found out why I didn't get Goku's canon ending. It's because I beat Jiren too fast. I was supposed to
Really?
Yeah.
struggle. Yes, I
Mhm.
was supposed to struggle. So what I had to do to get the canon ending was I got him low, and I had to literally just play defense and fly around for like 2 minutes and wait for dialogue to run out and then
What?
finish the fight. Yes, and that's one of my complaints. That happens a lot in the story. You'll
Mm.
get like if you get good at the game, right? What you will if you want to, if you try,
Mm.
you'll start beating the shit out of the AI in the story mode, and sometimes it'll give you non-canon routes because you did too good. And so you got
Oh
to go
wow.
back and do the canon route to actually win, which means you have to force yourself to play slower or like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that was just kind of annoying. It's nothing
Oh
I
wow.
cry too much about because, you know, you're only going to do the episode battles once, right?
Is
To
it
I mean, they
unlock
anything
still do
like
it a lot.
Xenoverse?
No.
in what ways? Yeah, probably not.
Difficulty.
Uh, did people
No.
If
think,
you
well,
remember
you know what?
Xenoverse.
I
What?
I barely remember, but I honestly off memory would say Xenoverse was harder
Harder.
if you played straight up. I mean, if you cheesed it by doing just ranged attacks and
Yeah.
blasts, I remember doing. Then you could definitely clear it. But like in terms of playing straight up, I think this one's easier than Xenoverse against AI specifically.
That shit easy then.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, like you
yeah,
said, the
I don't
AI
know.
is very, very limited. Like
Hmm.
there was a part I was watching Ultra play against the alternate path on Goku up against Frieza,
Mhm.
and he was just kind of like just tossing himself at a brick wall, trying to figure it out. And I was like, you can cheese the AI, just fly straight up and charge up. The AI has a very hard time in pathing and
Yeah.
it recalculates its pathing to the enemy or to you very often. So you can kind of like cheese the AI's pathing that way, and you could always charge your ultimate up
Mhm.
and just kind of just wail on the AI.
Shit, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that like for instance, right, like the Vantage attack, the AI can only do it twice. So as long as you can get the timing down 3 times, you'll always win every Vantage fight, right? And then like
Mhm.
they don't do long combos. They don't go into sparking or use their skills, right? Which are huge, huge things in this game. Like a character will be A or S tier because of their skills for real. Like, the skills go into sparking and shit like that. AI
Mhm.
don't use none of that. Like if they did, then some fights would be trouble if you played against stronger, but they don't. The AI is severely limited, and like you can abuse the fuck out of them for real. It's like bullying for real. But the game's not too difficult. I think they just don't know how to play the game. They just didn't bother to learn.
That makes
But,
sense.
hey, you know.
That
But
makes
hey,
sense.
that's every game honestly. Most gamers in most games are very casual and are not good. Like if you put your average, like the average skill level of a guy in every single game and watch him play,
Mhm.
you'd probably think he's trash if it's a game you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Average skill is very low. I think I mean, it's pretty hard to pinpoint this universally, but I want to say average skill level is around like silver to gold level if we're talking about like ranks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Going on to the
Um,
statistics of it, what was it? Three or 30 million or no? 3 million sold.
Yeah, and like it was crazy because it sold more in its first day than like than Xenoverse and Fighters sold within their first week. It was kind of crazy.
yeah. I mean, I saw it coming. They had good marketing for the game, and then obviously the nostalgia
did.
factor. So
Yeah,
that was
big
That
hype
good.
behind that.
collector's
Yeah,
edition
Yeah.
was cracked. Like
Now, is it
people-
good though? Does it have longevity?
I mean, it's a fighting game. I
it
feel
would
like
Fighting
depend.
game.
It depends. I was thinking about this a little bit.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but because Bandai Namco actually they just cut all future projects for Naruto and One Piece, so it seems like they only care about the Dragon Ball fan base right now. So is
They saw
this?
that money?
Yeah, right. They saw that money and they're gonna
So,
roll with it.
I mean, they could definitely do DLC characters. I don't even know how many DLC characters they can add.
Yeah,
That'll definitely be a telling factor. But like, this is something I was thinking about, right? Which I can't speak on too much because I haven't personally gotten into ranked yet on that game.
Mhm.
But I do not think the game has longevity for competitive players. Like that's my first
Mhm.
initial impression, right? And this is because like you can tell from a game, like straight up from playing the game at first, if it's balanced for competition
Yeah.
or if it's just balanced for fun, right?
Yeah.
And you can go either route, and neither route is like bad, terrible, or the wrong opinion, right? But what I think people have to realize is that if a game is not balanced to be competitive, it will not have longevity. I don't think, right? Because look at
Yeah.
all the games that have lasted for decades. They're all competitive games. League of Legends, Dota, Even something that just becomes a trash Overwatch 2 now. Overwatch last out a competitive game. Every Siege,
Yeah.
name them. Most games that have longevity are competitive. Games that are just balanced for fun typically don't last because, because players can optimize the fun out of a game, right? Like for sparking, exactly. I've seen a bunch of cheese already, and I haven't watched too many videos on it at all, but I've already been hearing about the cheese. Like Yajirobe has a sensu bean move, so they have him on the team just to heal up their main character and time you out, or fucking there's the characters who have the self-destruct moves. Them joints are like one-hit KOs, and all I have to do is fucking to guarantee the hits. Damn near just get next to you and use it, and then boom, blow you up. There's other cheese methods like you can spam key blast, right? Because if someone deflects a key blast, it gives you a window to use your ultimate on them where they can't do nothing. So you just spam your key blast, and if the person knows the cheese, they just gotta sit there and block and take it. Because if they deflect, boom, they get ulted, they lose. I've heard and seen so many cheese things, and the fact that the characters are like not balanced power wise, and it's like, oh yeah, this character's stronger than this character, and that's cool for a team setting, but for single battles, it's terrible. If you play single battles, all you're gonna find, I imagine, are UI Gokus, Gojitas, fucking Jirens, Whis, Beerus's, the most OP niggas in the verse, right? And with team battles, you're gonna find the cheese like having Yajirobe in the back because he's probably costs like 2 points and he can full heal characters off Senzu Bean, I imagine, right? Like it's gonna be a lot of cheese and a lot of bullshit that people gotta shift through and figure out how to counter and fight against for a while. And if the game's not balanced competitively, some things may not have true answers, or some things we'll just have to deal with and will just exist. And games like that just don't last very long. They don't have longevity because the casual players who don't want to, like you said, they don't want to learn how to play against AI. If they're gonna bother to learn how to play against cheese they don't know exists, no, they're gonna quit, right? And the competitive players who deal with the cheese all the time, they're gonna get sick of it because it's not gonna be fun. They're gonna quit. Like, I promise you, non-competitive balanced games do not last too long. I mean, I won't say this game's gonna just die off completely because it's Dragon Ball. There's a fan base for it, and people are gonna. There are certain people who are gonna stay, and certain people who are gonna also play it casually with their friends. But I don't know. I definitely see a big player drop off in some time in the future for real.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what we see with the majority of the fighting games. I mean, it's what we see majority with the anime games. Honestly, I was kind of bummed out when I saw that they kind of canceled the Naruto projects because I mean, even though they're all the same, I do miss a good Naruto game. I think they should, who knows whatever, who knows what they're gonna do with that. But yeah, well, as long as everybody's having fun with it, then that's all that kind of matters at this point.
Yeah, see how long it lasts.
Yeah, see how long it lasts. Is there a rank mode in it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But so I know the rank. It's like so it's kind of like traditional. So it started at D5, and you go all the way up to D1, then you graduate to C5, all the way to C. So it's like that. And I think the last one, I assume, is S. I think S rank. So from what I've heard, Z. Okay, well Z. Yeah, I figured, but I heard S. I just didn't know for sure. Thank you. But I heard that getting to the top rank itself isn't necessarily going to be hard because it's just kind of like a point grind thing. So probably if you play enough matches, eventually you'll get there. I don't know outside of that if ranked really means too much. I mean, I guess you'll play against better players or cheesy players, whichever one you match up against first. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah,
true. I was gonna say something, I forgot. XDefiant shutting down.
I think that's a scare tactic, bro. They said that before too. It's like, I think that's how they draw in players to keep.
I was gonna ask. Like,
well, it's not shutting down. It wasn't. That they has. It's the same thing we covered like last month. There's still the same rumors out that like if season 4, if they don't retain enough players, they're gonna shut down the server. So it's not officially shutting down, but I think it's gonna be shut down. I mean, we got Black Ops 6 coming up in like a week. A week or two.
But that's why I'm saying it's a scare tactic. I think they're just saying that to get players to play the game.
Yeah, you think it'll work though?
No, I mean it's gonna do the same thing it did last time.
You said what you said.
It's gonna do the same thing it did last time. That's just not going anywhere. Ubisoft actually has money, I think.
No, they got money for sure. They're actually thinking about going back private, which is
they're gonna have to.
Yeah. They're under so much fire. What the fuck's going on at Ubisoft? But yeah, I saw that, so I thought that was interesting. Like bouncing all over the place. There's really not much to cover this week. Hasn't been a lot going on in the last like 2 weeks in gaming, to be honest with you. Just a bunch of
maybe not for you, but we can talk about a certain dungeon. You know.
Oh, you go ahead. Your floor is yours.
About that.
I got to make some tea anyway, so I'll be right back.
All right. Part time. Anyways.
Huh?
Bro, go make your tea.
All right.
All right. Now he's gone. Let's talk shit about him. You first, Striker.
Yeah, y'all heard that time he farted in mic?
Like, okay, I don't think I wanted to hear that. Okay, so let's skip this segment. Talk about the dungeon. Yeah. Rain, I'm actually gonna hand the floor to you. I feel like you are definitely the most experienced in this dungeon. You've played it multiple times.
I don't talk about that dungeon at all. So
damn, why not?
You, because I mean. And that's content to cover, maybe. A new dungeon dropped in this contest. I wasn't going to do a deep dive into it or anything.
I mean, I ain't saying you got to do a deep dive. I just figured, like even in your intro, you were called the Guardian, man. I figured this would be your time to shine. This little ghost of mine, I'm going to let it shine. You know the words, I think.
Go ahead and do your thing, though.
Okay.
You got it, Chief.
Okay. Well, if you are a Destiny head, you definitely know this. If you aren't, this is probably be news for you. But this past weekend on Friday, a new dungeon dropped through Man Activity for Destiny, and this one was special because for the first time in Destiny history, the dungeon dropped with a contest mode, which is usually just a raid thing. So for the first 48 hours that it was out, it was basically in a hard mode where you were like 25 light levels under, and beating it guaranteed you the dungeon exotic and also, special emblem and whatnot. So it was pretty dope. I guess, I don't know if I want to say it was pretty dope moment in history for Destiny. Because we kind of caused that with how we complained about Root of Nightmares. I say we, but it's not me, but I'm going to just say we just to, yeah. So we complained about Root of Nightmares being too easy. And that was a raid to release a while ago. And they said, all right, bet. And turned it the fuck up. They turned it up with Salvation's Edge, which I loved. I think we all had high opinions of Salvation's Edge. And they also turned it up for this dungeon. I'm not too sure what the general public opinion on the whole idea of because normal mode isn't hard at all, actually, yet, because there's a lot of mechanics removed from it, right? Like no timer, no timer. That's a big one, and enemies are a lot less aggressive, and of course the light level. But I personally think it was pretty dope to have a contest experience in the dungeon, and I would honestly hope that, I can't say that all content in the future, but I'd hope that most content in the future also gets a similar treatment of like having a window where you can play it in contest mode or hard mode and guarantee better rewards or something like that. I like it. But I am also a comp head. I'm pretty competitive gamer, so that may just be that side of me liking that, and maybe more casual people don't like it. But at the same time, you're not limited to just the contest mode. You have to wait for, they had to wait for 3 teams to beat it, right, to open up normal mode. But you could just play it on normal, like if you wanted to.
Master
but as for
today.
Master drops today. Hey, I didn't know that. That's why I wanted him to take it, bro. But anyways, okay. But as for the dungeon itself, we want to talk about our opinions on it. I like. Let me see. I actually like the first encounter. I think it's pretty fun thing that pretty fun little puzzle, short, quick. Also a lot of movement and stuff. Nothing too bullshitty in that one. I fuck with the first encounter. Second encounter is a little to, what I'm saying, like it's kind of, I don't even know how to describe how I feel about that encounter. It's just kind of weird. I feel like, okay, I'm rated out of 10 because I can't do it in words. Second encounter, I give a solid 6. It's not dislikable. It's just kind of like the damage phase is so fucking short, and there's a couple bullshit attacks which I guess I haven't played on normal yet. Well, no, I did play on normal, so but I didn't get hit by them on normal, so I don't know how bad they are on contest. They were fucking terrible. But it's a couple, like the bombs he shoots. I know his melee ain't shit on normal, thank God. What else? Just Yeah, okay. I guess second count is a little better than I thought. I bump it up to a 7. I just really don't like how short that damage phase is for the fact you have to do that whole rotation twice to get to damage. That's a little insane. And also the way damage is set up, there are certain things that are just vastly superior to use. AoE damage is just vastly superior to anything else. And a lot of classes are very limited. Maybe just Hunter, limited into their AoE damage. As for the third encounter, that's another one I gotta think about because getting to damage on that one is even worse. But the damage phase lasts a decent little amount of time, so that was cool. The red room. Did y'all know that the bottom 2 rooms, the red room is being called hell, and the blue room's called heaven, and it makes so much sense because man, that red room, I don't like it. I don't think anyone does. There's no cover. I gotta down it for that because like in the bottom there's one room that's just terrible, but you always have to go to both rooms every time you go down there. So there's just a chance you go to this room and there's just a chance you'll die and there's dang near nothing you can do about it because like hey, we're targeting you and there's no cover. So hey, your head's getting popped. And then the damage phase also gets very fucking crowded. It almost seems like you have to put somebody on fucking ad clear so that you can actually do damage without dying. And then those anomaly strikes, I think it happened 6 or 7 times per damage phase, but holy shit, they happen fast. They cover like 2/3 of the fucking map because it's like I noticed it was like a 3x3 grid in which the lightning strikes were hitting, but they would always hit at least 6 grids. So it's kind of you just kind of gotta. And I couldn't really like look for a pattern because you got to be doing damage to the boss. But it seemed pretty fucking random to me, and they also happen kind of fast. So that damage phase, a lot happens like very fast, and it makes it very hard to survive. Which is why everyone damn near relied on cheese spots to just to be able to safely do damage because you just fucking can't otherwise. And also, like they want to phase out being mandatory for all the new content, but they keep giving us shit like this where is mandatory. It's kind of backwards, but. I'll give the final encounter I'll give it another 7 out of 10 because I'm not too sure if I like it better than the second or not, just because the damage phase is better, but getting to damage is worse, so it's give and take. Overall, I do think it's a solid dungeon though, and I would recommend trying it out if you play Destiny. Yeah, especially because a lot of my experience is from contest mode. So it is going to vastly differ from your experiences now on normal mode. But overall, I think it's a good dungeon. I like it. I'll have to give it some more time to see if it's something I'll play regularly or whatever outside of just doing it for a weekly. But how do y'all two feel about it?
No, I feel like the dungeon itself was pretty solid. I like the mechanics that they kind of introduced. And reusing the buffs that we used in the earlier raid, which was I forget.
Deep Stone Crypt.
Yep, that's the one. It was nice to see that again. Kind of be like in that area. I definitely do still feel like is that satellite, but neither here nor there. But do I think it's enough to really like bring the players back? Which is I feel like always a question, especially with Destiny. And personally, like it was nice to kind of come back to something big like this. But as far as like content wise, I still don't see or care for much of whatever content or any of the extra content that Destiny has.
Why is that though?
The Witness is dead. I feel like now we're just kind of like filling in space or just kind of prolong the game.
But gotta move on to the next chapter though.
They're really setting up for their next big villain, like the next saga.
So like, do you think you'd be done with Destiny period since the Witnesses, since the Light and Dark Saga's done, or like what?
Yeah.
Really? So you wouldn't even come back for a new saga?
I was telling Rain I had already uninstalled the game when he told me about the new dungeon.
Bro, so Mr. Legendary Guardian here, self-titled by the way, is quitting Destiny.
Known by the people. Known by other
people.
Guardians.
Name 5 Guardians who call you that.
I mean, that's besides the point, because then I have to prove those names. I know where that rabbit hole is going, but I mean, at some point, you just got to move on.
I mean, that's fair, but like, it's not. You making it sound like the game's over with and not getting any up. Like, this is new content, But well, actually, I don't even know. You gonna come back? I know because you came back for the dungeon after it was already deleted. So you gonna come back for new content, bro. Don't kid yourself. Didn't you play the encore mission too? Wait, no, that was after. You played encore, right?
Oh wait, that followed after the raid, the witness.
It was after the raid. It was
it was actually fighting the witness and killing him.
No, not Excision. Encore. It was the exotic mission for the season after. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think you're kind of missing out. I feel like I see your point, and like all the build up, all the things you were hoping for, and all the things you were fighting towards is all like that chapter is closed. I understand that, but like you got to be able to move on to newer things, because like I feel like that whole mentality is why a lot of new media nowadays, instead of being actual new media and doing shit with themselves, they just hold on to the old things that used to sell good and try to just force people to rebuy that same crap every 5 years, and it's like we don't get nothing, no new IPs, no new chapters, no nothing, because people have the mentality of, oh, well, I like this and it's over, so I'm over it, or not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate
You're
that,
welcome.
man.
Welcome, brother.
By the way, Striker talked shit about you when you left.
I know. I heard it in the kitchen. I put it on speaker.
Damn,
you did too.
Caught red and I didn't. You can go back and check the tape. Anyways,
I got my tea.
It's nice. What flavor is it?
It's ginger.
Does it have a soul?
Yeah, Carl, I hear you. Yeah. You like you some ginger tea, huh?
I'm a peaceful man.
Yeah. My boy, he in touch with his zen. Oh, it's hot. Fuck.
Yeah, you not though.
I thought the fan was cooling it. Oh, burning my throat.
Yo.
Ah.
All
damn
right.
it.
Well,
all right. We got new game releases.
Okay, cool.
Well, not new game releases. We covered this on episode 32, but just for a repeat, since it's still October, the current games released are still SpongeBob SquarePants, Diablo 4's DLC, The Vessel of Hatred. We have Silent Hill 2, which is out, getting phenomenal reviews, by the way. Another phenomenal review game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Transformers Galactic Trials. Speaking of Transformers, just to deviate just a little bit, the Transformers movie just crossed like 100 million at the box office for its opening, so that was good. We got A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead, which is out. I think it's only on PC as well. And then we have Throne of Liberty. So those are the current games out right now. Yeah, so we got some games leaving the PlayStation Extra this month. I'm gonna read them off for y'all. We got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the Definitive Edition. We got Red Dead Redemption 2. Wow, that's sad. That's been on there for years. Taking off a good one. The Sims 4, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, Mobile Suit, Gundam Extreme versus Maxi Boost, Super Laminal, Clona, Teardown, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, Chorus, What Remains of Edith, Overcooked 2, Blasphemous, and Moving Out. These are all leaving the PlayStation Extra section. Anybody got anything to add?
I haven't played Silent Hill 2 yet. I think I'm gonna start tonight. You know what I'm saying?
You have it?
Yeah, I do have it. Which means you have it, huh? Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
I do. I just haven't. Yeah, I just
cool.
Like I forgot what it because I wouldn't try to play it at night, and then but like
no, I'm gonna be scared of shit.
Or man, anyway, either I'd be sleepy or fucking tired, or I'd be in here bullshit. I mean, you should, bro. You kind of like that's part of the experience. You're playing it to get scared. So
what if someone comes behind me and snatches me, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, lock your front door or something, man. Keep your
Ghosts don't care about locked doors.
bro. They don't care about you playing the game or not either. He's gonna capture you anyway. So you might as well, Hey,
Live alone and shit.
maybe he just trying to watch the game play. He just trying to chill. Or he was trying to tell you about an item you missed, bro. But you freaking out.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I should have streamed it. That'd be funny as fuck.
I was thinking about it was between either streaming it or recording it to edit videos out of it because I don't know if my PC can't handle doing both at the same time right now. But
There's just one thing I want you to keep in mind, Ashley. Have you ever played one of those games where you're like, got to take a rest so you can recover health, or like go to the next day?
You said what?
Have you ever played one of those games where you got to take a rest to recover, or like go to the next day? Like you got to lay down in the bed or something like that?
In order to
rest or recover.
Like in game or in real life?
All right.
You ain't never slept in real life, bro?
Somebody help this guy.
Yeah, help me.
Okay, so like he's talking about a game mechanic like like Minecraft. You know how when you go to bed you wake up with full health? I actually don't know if that's a Minecraft thing.
It's a Minecraft thing.
It is a Minecraft thing. It's just like games like that where you go to bed in the game and it recovers your health and shit. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, have I ever played a game? Yeah.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, like
You a long fucking time to figure out what we was talking about. But
what's a game like that?
Think about that next time you're laying down in your bed, right? Because you can never do that when enemies are near. So whenever you lay down and you can't go to sleep, just think about it. Probably a ghost.
Why would you say that?
Monsters are near, cannot rest.
So wanted you a little food for thought.
If that scares you too much, bro, the alternative is maybe the sleep service is full. You gotta wait for someone to wake up.
Maybe I should just get a dog.
Nah.
A little small one. I hear the small ones are better.
Better how?
Because
they'll bark
they need a lot of maintenance. Everything. Yeah, they do. That is annoying, bro. There's a lot. I just don't want a dog that I gotta take outside all the time. Like I just want to let you out the back, go shit. I'll clean it up later, and then come back in the house and be clean.
Also, a cat could work for that. You ain't even gotta go outside.
Yeah, I know, but cats got a lot of they got a lot of hair. Cats are cool. Like if I had an automatic
dogs.
If I had an automatic
litter
box, yeah, they'd be
cool. They make those.
They do, but they're expensive.
Probably
$400.
An automatic litter box, so you don't have to change the litter.
Yeah, it does it for you. It like puts it all in
the litter.
I don't like touching that shit.
I mean, you're not touching it directly.
Yeah, you're doing it with a scooper, but then the dust fly up and it's like, then it stink and it's like, when you just have an automatic.
If you haven't changed that bitch out, any litter should never stink, all right?
Well, not stink, but I'm talking about just I don't like the smell of litter.
They make litter that like smell like it's scented with Febreze beads and all that shit. So and it activates every time they take a piss. You're supposed to scoop it every day, right? Which keeps it clean, and then once a week you're supposed to change the whole box out, so that way it never.
Yeah, but the automatic one does it.
Yeah, but I'm saying so that you don't need to be expensive, and that way you're.
I'm gonna just buy Elon's robot. All right, then that'll keep me
Optimus?
company. Yeah.
All right, good luck.
Just give me a loan of $30K, somebody.
You ever seen iRobot?
Yeah. He said he wanted his design back. No, let's talk about that a little bit though. Y'all saw the review? He said 20 to 30,000 for it, bro. Like
that's pretty affordable.
I say it.
I mean, I guess for
I say it is what it is. Yeah.
I mean, think about the crowd that it's marketed towards.
It's rich people.
Like what nigga is just gonna come by a robot?
Hey, bro, the hood gonna pitch in and all gonna have one bot, bro. He gonna be.
Hey, it's gonna be a new lick for niggas to steal, bro. They gonna be stealing the robots, man.
Then they gonna teach the robots how to steal so they can hit the licks.
They can't get no charges.
Chappy.
Hey, have no Chappy in here. Forget about Chappy. That was a good one.
Hey, but yeah, no. I'm feeling good about it. I liked what I saw. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this is the future we need. We move into a. What did Ultron say? He said,
I don't
peace in our time. Yeah.
I don't think he meant peace for us, for real.
Oh well, peace is peace.
He
who's to say?
Nature because humans are a nuisance.
Yeah.
He did say humans are a nuisance.
Humans are a nuisance. He ain't even wrong.
that robot gonna start seeing what we do and be like, y'all need to be eradicated. What's
Nigga
going
looked
on?
at the internet for 3 seconds and was like, "Oh nah."
Nah, y'all gotta go.
Y'all got to go. This is not happening.
Y'all think he saw all those OnlyFans DMs?
Oh yeah, all of them.
Like, yeah, nah. These people gotta go.
They gotta be eradicated.
All of them.
This cannot go on. Oh nah, I'm with it though. I like that. I like the cyber cab reveal. I like that. That was cool. What else did they reveal? They revealed like that, a van, and then like the robot, of course, Optimus. Motherfuckers talk to you. Not here. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. We'll talk about it off air. I got a question.
He was about to say, "Hear
Wild
me out."
statements. Yeah. I can kind of guess where you're going with that one.
Crazy.
Hear me out.
Yeah. Let me go back to the show notes. So apparently, the Joker 2 has dropped 80% in a week. So 81%, correction, sorry. Joker 2 drops 81% in its second week.
Thought that shit was gonna be fire, bro.
Yeah, I guess this movie failed, guys. It failed.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I was hyped for it, but when the previews started coming out, and then like I started hearing no, not a single soul I spoke to or seen on the internet had a positive review and had a positive thing to say about the movie. So I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even go see it. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
No, I wasn't gonna go see it.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie to
at
you.
the same time, I'm mad that I'm not even mad that it's a musical, because I can enjoy a good musical. Shit, I liked High School Musical, but if the fact they didn't advertise as a musical, big red flag for me. And I was like, wait, it's a musical, but they didn't let us know from get go. Why?
They said something about it, but it was like so long ago that they didn't ever remind niggas that they said it was gonna be a musical.
It's a manipulation tactic.
Initially, when they announced that Joker 2 was coming out, they said it was gonna be a musical, but then afterwards, that kind of got swept under the rug, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Lady Gaga is gonna be Harley Quinn," and that became the big topic of the movie. But
either way, I hear that I hear it's just bad. Like, I heard it breaks the momentum of the movie, and that it actually. Another thing, I hear that the movie is basically about what happened in the first movie. So, like, if you've seen the first movie, you know, and they recap it. They recap you things that you already know and seen. You know, I mean, what you did go see it, right, Ashley?
Which one?
The second one.
What, Joker?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see it because I'm going to the movies this weekend, but it was between that or Smile 2, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go see Smile 2 because I at least want to, have a better chance of enjoying my time, enjoying what I pay for. So I already saw like the spoilers for Joker 2, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not it for me, Chief. And it sparked like a conversation I want to have with y'all because, this is something we mention a lot, but it was just getting on my nerves because it's like, if you got something that's like a great movie, and if you know for sure you can't make the sequel better, don't make a sequel. I'm tired of like everybody trying to cash grab. I'm actually glad that this failed because they lost money, and I'm good for that. I'm glad on that because it just proves that everything doesn't need a sequel if you can't do it right. Leave certain projects alone. This can go with games too, right? Games, movies, TV shows, whatever. If the product was, I woke up thinking about Superbad today. I was like, for some reason I was dreaming about like, not dreaming, but I was thinking about McLovin, and I'm like, oh, that motherfucker's funny. It made me think about the movie Superbad, and I'm like, yo, like that is a good example of a movie that just did not need a sequel, right? Like, think of if Superbad got a sequel, like how pointless would that be, But it's just some movies just don't need a sequel, and the fact that they did that to the movie, because Joker is one of my favorite like psychological thrillers, and just for them to do that to that, I'm just like, yo, why was that needed?
Praise that they gave Joaquin Phoenix for his display in the original Joker,
so much, and they immediately stripped his title.
They took that and tarnished it.
Yep, and it gave it back to Heath, and I'm like, yep.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about for the best Joker. It was just more or less he
Well, I'm
played
talking about
Joker
performance
very,
wise,
very
right?
well.
Because
yeah,
he played a great version of Joker. Like he really did. Played his ass off.
he was never the best, but he was definitely really good. Now
I would say he was up there with discussion of portraying like one of the best Jokers. It's definitely between Heath is number one always. No one's taking a spot. But next up, I would say Joaquin. Well, who's next? You gonna put who played the Joker in Suicide Squad?
No, we're not gonna talk about that. Nobody talks about that at all.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, there's not much comparison, but still,
it's hard to compare them because like
they're different styles.
They're two different Jokers, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of hard to.
I'm talking about acting ability though. Like he did play a great Joker. I'm not gonna take that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of hard to compare their characters and say which one did it better because they're playing two different Jokers. They're playing two very different characters. But also, we can't forget about Mark Hamill. I know he's just a voice actor, and so it's not like an IRL actor Joker. But if we're talking about best Jokers, Mark Hamill's up there for sure. You know what I'm saying?
A couple other one you would have to talk to. There's a lot of other actors that were older that people would say were way better than a lot of them. I'm pretty sure.
You talking about like the OG live action?
Sure.
I forgot his name. Fuck. What was that Joker?
I'm not like a huge Joker fan, but I know like you see those fucking pages that are DC pages, and they make those comparisons. I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't put him at number 2. I'm pretty sure he's in top 5. I think there's been more than at least 8 different actors that have played the Joker. We're just not familiar with all of them.
Probably.
But if we're not familiar with them, are they up there?
I mean, it's just because in the recent years that we are familiar with the Joker, how many different actors you can name the different actors on one hand, probably.
Yeah.
But there's been way more than that. We're just not familiar with the history of it.
Are we considering voice actors too?
That's what I was talking about. Oh, also, fucking your homeboy, Cal Kestis. He played a great Joker. I forgot about him.
Cal Kestis.
Yeah, that's the name from your Jedi thing.
Oh, shit.
Played in this Gotham, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah, he played it in Yeah.
That was a good interpretation of Joker.
What's his name in Gotham?
Jerome.
Yeah.
Who's the boss?
Yeah, Jay.
Jerome's a funny name.
Really?
But yeah, I think so. Right. Jerome.
There's a lot. We can't put a list of top 3 Jokers together. That could be a hot topic for another time.
It could be. But yeah, I'm down for that. Well, we got the Penguin is popping off. Another success by HBO. Episode 4 brought in 1.9 million viewers. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice stats, man. So is it a good show? Because I want to watch it. But do I need to watch Gotham? I think we talked about this.
No. It's a spinoff from the last Batman movie, The Batman.
Okay, cool.
So it's that Penguin, it's that verse. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So I guess technically you do kind of have to watch the Batman. You don't need to know details, but it takes place after the Batman because the flooding shit happened. So like that whole thing happened to the city.
So I'm caught up in since I saw the Batman. All right, bet. So okay. Is he in it? Yeah.
No, just Joker. I mean,
they mentioned him, no?
Penguin. He hasn't really been mentioned. No, not yet. Yeah,
cool.
It's Penguin's rise to power. So right now it's him working with the Falcons and also trying to like undermine them by working with the Maronis. Penguin's usual shit they be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so far it's pretty good. I'm fucking with it at 3 episodes and I haven't watched 4 episodes yet. Actually, I may watch that tonight. I don't know.
But we got Outer Banks season 4 dropped. I don't know if any of y'all got any Outer Banks fans in here.
I thought you watched it.
I do.
Oh, or is it you caught up? You watched it?
Yeah, I'm watching my sister right now. I think we're on episode 4. I like it. I didn't know the direction they were gonna do when they left. Like, well, obviously they teased like the Blackbeard arc, right? Last season at the end. But
damn, I can't remember that. I'm going through the whole thing right now with my wife. We're on. I think we're about to finish season 1. We haven't gotten anywhere.
Oh, really?
Season 4 right now.
Okay. Have you seen it all though, or you just forgot?
Yeah,
okay,
we have. The last thing I remember was that they found out Pope's family's, or or his ancestors were like connected to some money or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
they were like I think she was a free slave on there or some shit like that or something. I should go back and rewatch that too. But right now they're on the Blackbeard arc, and it's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't think they could kind of come up with a new arc that was like as interesting as the one they did for the last 3 seasons, but it's pretty interesting. They're focusing a lot on JJ. I know JJ's like I'm starting to think the family that's after this type of treasure is related to JJ and somehow, but I'm not sure yet. I am a little upset that Netflix is still doing this damn part 1, part 2 bullshit. And like just drop all the episodes. Yeah, there's only 7 episodes right now. It's pissing me off.
COVID changed the world,
bro. It changed the world. It made everybody like just oh god, an Insidious trailer's on next to me. Now I'm scared. It just made them so like just the what's the word of just delaying things and just pulling in more. I guess it's kind of smart because it kind of extends the wait extends the production time that they could be using for season 5 instead of dropping it all and then waiting a year, versus like a year versus shredding some months off. Maybe you'll wait instead of like 12 months for a new season. Maybe like 8 to 9.
That's that viewer retention.
Yeah, it's the viewer retention. Yeah, so it's smart, I guess, but it's annoying because I'm like, just drop it. And then what makes it annoying is just the fact that there's only like 10 episodes, bro, like in each season. So it's like, yeah.
But that's how shows used to be, yo.
What?
Like 10 episodes in a season or something like
shows
that?
used to be 20 episodes in a season.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Shows
used to be 20 episodes.
That was different. I think that's because
Sons of Anarchy. I think is up there too.
Yeah. There are no shows these days that will put out more than like 8 episodes in a season these days. The max you'll get is 10. Nobody's putting out more than 10.
Hold on, Mr. Robot. Did y'all ever watch that?
No.
All right, that's another one that was like 10 episodes a season. There's a couple of other shows that people have been trying to put me on recently that I noticed they're only like 11 shows a season for real. I think it depends on the network they were on because they had a different budget. But
I mean, I feel like we also got to think about like the fact that productions are a lot crazier nowadays than they were back in the day. You know what I'm saying? 20 episodes of Walking Dead, that's 20 episodes of, filming dudes walking around. But, modern shows with all this effects and practical effects and all the money that goes and all that shit, like production nowadays are pretty crazy. I mean, it doesn't apply to every show, obviously, but I imagine that it's much more expensive and a lot more work put into the stuff today. But I mean, regardless, I wouldn't even be surprised if the reason for them shortening it is just less work for more bang for your buck or whatever.
And I don't get me wrong, I'm down for it if you can still if you can kind of compress the story that much and still deliver a good a quality product. I'm fine with it. As long as the story's being told and it doesn't feel rushed, I'm fine. I know Power just concluded, and that was a little disappointing. I don't know what that felt like. I wasted like 5 years just kind of.
Had that boy Durkio on there, didn't it?
Bro, for no reason, bro. For no reason. For no reason. Like, why is Lil Durk here?
Screenshot of it, bro. He looked like.
Why the fuck is Durk here, bro? Why are you a part of the family all of a sudden, bro? Like, what the fuck?
He always been part of the family, bro. It's only the family, nigga. What you talking about?
Facts. He just looks so fucking. I'm like Durk. I'm like, you can spot him from a mile away. I'm like, really, Durk? Really? You had to hop on Power, bro? Really?
Oh yeah, bro.
But the way that ended, I'm just like, okay. You could tell it was probably some discord going on within like the Stars and 50. I know he's been beefing with Stars for years. Like he's been trying to get out of them. Like I know one of his biggest things he always says, he's like, man, I should have took my shit to Netflix. I don't think Netflix was trying to pick it up, but I know Netflix regrets not picking it up because Power is like fucking huge. And now Stars, like no one's gonna subscribe to Stars because everybody watching Stars was watching it for Power, and it was mainly just black people. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but I know 50's got projects with Netflix right now. I honestly like all of 50's productions.
I think he's working on anime for real, yeah.
Is he?
I think so.
Dude, he's become like a entertainment mogul, man. In as far as like TV shows and movies. I know he's working on that Diddy documentary. That's legit. That's a legit thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. He sold the rights to that already.
Oh
yep.
man.
Yeah, he can't wait. Couldn't wait.
Diddy documentary. Oh, that's gonna go. Oh man. His name getting to be smirched.
He couldn't wait for that one. He been hated, did he?
Man, boy, I honestly don't think. I think 50 is like probably that number one hater for real. I can't think of a nigga that be hating like 50.
50 be hating.
The way he was hating on Mayweather too. Yeah, this nigga.
Tell you what, if you can read one page of a Harry Potter book, nah, you know I know you can't read one page of a Dr. Seuss book. Now, who was that guy? Who was that rapper he was beefing with? So he like his next show, he bought out all the fucking tickets just so no one would be there. What?
Oh yeah. Who the fuck was that? That shit was funny as hell.
Dog, I can't compete.
My boy, a professional hater, bro. He do this shit.
He do
this shit. What's up with Asmongold getting banned on Twitch, man?
Really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I got it linked in the pop culture section, but apparently he's been banned from Twitch, and I'm like, why? Is it because he be talking some real shit? What's going on? So I need to read this a little bit.
I will do a quick skim.
Yep. Okay, I'll just read it from. Yeah, you can read out loud if you want to go ahead.
I don't know. That nigga got a nasty lifestyle for real.
Dude, his house is. Have you seen his house, bro? Oh my god, bro, it's disgusting.
From this picture, it looks gross. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You would throw the fuck up. Bro, he's terrible.
By any chance, are you getting Asmongold and Moist Critical mixed up? Or nah?
Huh?
Wait, Moist Critical got banned off something too?
Nah, not
you. No, okay. I was gonna say.
Are you getting Asmongold and Moist Critical mixed up? Because you say he be on some real shit. I'm just wondering. Because I know Moist Critical do be on some real shit, but he also like Asmongold kind of. He be on some of the.
I may be getting them mixed up. Yeah.
He like definitely kind of reflected that man's image.
Oh yeah, okay. I might be, yeah.
But I would get a little bit of his content just to see if that's the guy you think that is.
Why is Asmongold banned though? What do he do now?
Something stupid, to be honest. I don't know. A lot of times when I watch Asmongold's videos, he's usually shitting on some company or saying something you probably shouldn't be talking about.
Oh, it sounds like it's over a comment he said. Oh, my bad for interrupting. I thought you were finished.
You good.
He said it was a statement he made about, Palestine.
What did he say?
This is quoting off the link that you gave me. He said during the stream that, and this is Asmongold's words, that Palestinians were terrible people who come from an inferior culture that is horrible. I man, if he said that word for word, that's crazy. That's crazy to say some shit like that. That's some hating ass shit, boy.
Saying some stupid shit he shouldn't be saying. Like,
I'm saying you show Ashy because I know Moist Critical.
Yeah, I'm getting a little confused. Sorry.
He kind of looks like him sometimes,
Wait, so who's the one with the nasty house then? Is it Asmon?
Yeah, that's Asmon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one who went to the hospital, found a dead rat, all that shit, because of the way that nigga living.
I didn't even know. Dead rat where?
In his home.
Why, bro? Is he a hoarder, bro?
Yes, he's a hoarder.
Probably. Yes.
It's fucking nasty, bro. Clean the house, bro. Why, bro?
You gotta clean himself first.
Bro, what's crazy is with how much money he made, he could hire a cleaning service, bro.
But some niggas just like being nasty. We was in the Marine Corps, bro. Niggas couldn't keep a 2x4 box clean, man. They couldn't.
Hard.
They couldn't.
Asmongold.
Yeah. Literally. Dr. Disrespect is still popping.
Yeah, of course, bro. His I guess it's kind of just proof that, you got a cult is kind of the appropriate word. They not going to fall off.
Got a cult.
Nothing.
John Cena was on Kai's stream.
Yeah, really. Dressed as the Riddler. Crazy enough, that'd be a good hot topic. Let's just rate fucking DC villains for real. But yeah, he was dressed as the Riddler. I'm pretty sure. All right, Peacekeeper.
Why
John Cena?
The Riddler?
I don't know.
Is that a Diddler reference? Yeah.
Oh man,
the Diddler. The Diddler. Who sent that video?
That's kind of crazy, because John Cena is a DC character. I forgot about that.
He is Peacemaker.
Peacemaker was a decent show too. I recently watched it within the last year, I think, and I liked it.
I like John Cena.
I liked him in Suicide Squad too.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in Suicide Squad.
Yes, sir. That movie was all over the place. For real. Damn. Is that it? Just that statement? There's nothing else about the Asmongold shit.
Probably not.
Mm.
Just that quick. They had to get him up out of there. You can't play both sides, you know.
But it seems like he said this on his alt account, so that's what is banned, but not his main.
Well, I guess they would. Well,
that
if it's still the same dude, though.
I got.
Well, okay. It seems like it was an alternate one he made, but he was using it as his main, and that's banned. But the Asmongold channel is still not banned, so he can just move to that one, I guess.
They'll back to that one. The fuck out of him as soon as he tries.
You sure, man? Like honestly, I think this is all proof that like along with Drake, once you get to a certain like level, you're damn near uncancelable, bro. Because it doesn't matter. Your fan base gonna fuck with you no matter what. And if you got enough fans, there is no canceling you. Bro.
If you're not doing shit that can get you like locked up on like some national news type shit, like on some Diddy shit, then you untouchable, bro. Let's just be real. Like if you ain't on no Diddy or R. Kelly shit, bro, and look how long it took for R. Kelly to get locked up. It took that nigga 30 years to get locked up. That nigga R. Kelly been doing this for 3 decades. Like, let's get real. So I mean, if you
even with them, bro, I don't even think it's the fact that like their crime was so severe. I think they just like fell off, so their immunity fell off with them. You know what I mean?
Nah, they was just wild. R. Kelly still ain't fell off. Kelly still ain't fell off, bro. He be getting fucking letters in prison, bro. These bitches in love him.
Yeah, he was concerts when he got locked up for. I think it's just more or less like some of them crimes definitely are heinous. It's just
they are
free speech. Like if you say something that people don't agree with, your fans aren't gonna necessarily take that the wrong way because you technically are entitled to your opinion. It's just does it agree or disagree with my morals? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So and that's not
never really get canceled if you don't care about the hit that you're gonna take. If you can bounce back from that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I the remember, baby did.
Yeah. A fucking Trump called Kamala like retarded over the weekend. I thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, bro. I'm like, man, this shit just get funny, man. Like,
what triggered that, bro? Like, why?
I don't know. I think he was like, I think it slipped. And apparently, like, there's like allegations coming out about Tim Walsh, the Democratic vice president nominee or whatever. And I guess he was messing with school children or whatever, but it's being covered up by Google. So like, if you search it, it won't pop up. But it's there, and I think Forbes may have covered it, but most of the mainstream outlets don't cover it. And if they cover it, they're going, "Oh, Trump, the Republicans are trying to throw dirt on Tim Walsh's name, this and that." And I'm just like, you know what? Do we even really know what's true anymore?
No.
When we think about it, like we live in such a world of just like. There's so much freedom that you really don't. Everything is a conspiracy, really, when you think about it. Everything can be a conspiracy when you think about it. If you didn't see it with your own eyes, you really don't know it's true.
Yeah.
And if you got enough power, I mean, think about it, right? Think about why like the government has all this leeway. It's because the government is literally so good at turning anything into a conspiracy. Look at that fucking UFO shit, right? They just when they released all the documents or whatever, just released it. Nothing said about it, just released it. And just let the people talk about it.
Read this.
Like no comments on anything, just here. There you go.
Conspiracy, guys. Did they just tell us aliens are real? Everybody else? Oh my God. Fucking, there's a war going on over there with Russia. Yep. They're being invaded by, Uzbekistan or some fuck. And that takes precedence over, we found aliens. But that's cool.
People are going to be interested in what they're interested in. How they find that interest, is a mystery, I guess. But yeah, but that process is like so crazy though, because like I remember when that news came out about the alien footage or whatever, like UFO, like there was so much shit going on at that time, bro. And like it was like it just kind of breezed by. Like you saw that, you were like, oh okay, and you had to go back to your life or back to something. You know,
Okay.
that's another thing. You know, like bro, like as much as like you want to believe that shit or like look into conspiracy theories and stuff, it's like, well, I got bills to pay, so I gotta go to work in the morning, man. I can't spend too much
Literally.
time focused on this.
Literally. I'm like, damn. I gotta go back to my reality.
Mm-hmm.
If they chilling, we chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there's so much power in that, though. It's like when you have the power to just turn any truth or any lie into a conspiracy, just everything's just out in the open, and you don't have to be accountable for anything at that point. You just let people talk.
Bro. What's like y'all favorite conspiracy?
The Mandela effect.
What do you mean? What about it?
I just think it's fucking
real?
No, I think it's real.
Oh yeah, of course it's real.
I think that shit's real. I think it's
Curious
so
George
fascinating.
Didn't have a tail.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But like, that's one of my favorites.
I had a coworker who was
multiverse theory.
How, well, let me hear about that. What, you believe in multiverse?
Yes, 100%. Here's my thing, right? Like, I believe in God 100%. But that's a whole nother topic. But with sticking to the multiverse, if say we're going off the theory of the Big Bang, right? Where it's just, basically a lot of force came into this singular point and exploded and created what we know now as the universe. Who's to say, if space is infinite, who's to say that couldn't have happened multiple times at the same time, or is doing it at every second of every minute in our time frame?
It's continuously expanding and contracting on itself.
So it's like, who's to say that can't happen, and it hasn't happened, and it isn't happening like over and over infinitely as we speak? Just creating new universes. Like, sometimes I get into like my head and I'm thinking like, damn, what if our dreams are just connecting us to our other selves in our different universes? I'm like, oh, that's some freaky shit, yo. Don't be.
There's a movie about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They already in your head, bro.
They in my head, man.
Well, I think it's called Inception, but I don't know.
Fuck.
That's wild. Nah, that movie's about something else. But,
you sure?
Oh, absolutely. That guy was the guy that made that movie.
What was Inception about? My bad.
Isn't Inception a scary movie?
I think what you're talking about. No.
You're thinking of Insidious.
Oh shit! Don't mention
Inception was that shit that, like, I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it myself, but I just know about that meme about how it's supposed to be confusing or whatnot, like, or something like that.
It's like, doesn't it like replay like a certain scenario like over and over? Or am I thinking of a different movie? There's another movie that's very like it. I think it's called Shutter Island. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I've seen that.
No, I remember Shutter Island. Shutter Island was different, right?
Yeah, that one's different.
Shutter Island was like, okay, well, I can't give it away without spoiling it, so I can't. Yeah,
it's an old movie, but yeah.
Yeah, because Shutter Island was okay. In that case, yeah, I guess we will talk about it unless someone Hillier objects to it. But Shutter Island was about a dude who thought he was a detective, but was actually an inmate, right? And so, like, they would let him play his game. Yeah, they would let him. Yeah, it was Leo. Yeah, and they would let him play his game, let him think that he was like casing the joint when he was just really like a crazy person himself. And that was a top tier plot twist, bro. I'm not going to cap. That one was a top tier. That's guaranteed top 10 plot twist, maybe top 5.
He ain't win an Oscar for that. They didn't think it was good enough.
Oh well, Leo's renowned enough. He good. You know what I'm saying? If they got memes of you, you damn near made it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a good hot topic about that whole thing. But I feel like what you're thinking of is a parallel dimension, and that not so much universes. I feel like I think they mentioned that universes are static. There's several universes that's out there.
One of my favorite. Oh my bad. Here you go. I thought you were finished.
No, that was it.
I was saying one of my favorite conspiracy theories is about like the fourth dimension, right? So like, how we are 3-dimensional creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the theory states like the fourth dimension is like real, and there are 4th-dimensional creatures, and they're here with us, among us, but we cannot perceive them, right? And the example he gave was like, think of like a 2D figure, right? Say you took a stick of paper. You took a sheet of paper out and drew like a stick man on it. That stick man is a 2-dimensional figure, right?
Yeah.
And because he's 2-dimensional, Even if he was a real living thing, he could not perceive you because you exist outside of his 2 dimension, outside of his world, right? He can only perceive what's on that paper because that paper itself is his 2D dimension, right?
Oh
He
my
can't
god.
perceive what's outside of the paper because that would be the 3rd dimension, and he's not a 3rd dimension creature, right? So the theory states like it would work the same way between us and a 4th dimensional creatures. If 4D creatures existed, we'd have no clue and we could not perceive them because we cannot look into the 4th dimension to see them. You know what I'm saying?
They can see us. It's like it's
but
as if
they
we're
can
on
see
paper.
us. Yeah, exactly. So we're the ones on paper, and they're the ones.
What if
that
somebody's drawing our story right now, and we're just
He's
a
doing a
product of their
shitty ass
creation?
job. Get better. Why is my life
make me
like
some
this?
more money?
That's
Damn, please.
crazy.
Yeah, I refuse to believe a nigga curated my life because he must not like me.
Rick and Morty did that, didn't they? It made it a video game where you actually played someone's life.
Oh yeah, what was his name? Roy. Yeah, that's different though. Like, yeah, you just played Roy. Yeah, that was
What part you get? I got married.
This is like the best part I enjoy of like when I listen to Joe Rogan because it's just talking about shit like this. Motherfuckers be smoking weed and talking about conspiracies and shit and what they think life is about. And that's fucking cool. We should definitely do a hot topic on that though.
Yeah. Fucking what else? What other? I had a coworker who believed Tupac was still alive.
Hey, that is a theory.
He had a bet. He was saying that like he would put $100 to anyone who could prove that Tupac was in whatever jail he was supposed to go to. I forgot the name of the correctional facility, but he was like $100 if you can prove to me with actual evidence that he was in prison there. And like no one's ever been able to beat him on it. He said he's met people who said they were inmates at that thing at the same time as him and didn't even know he was there or couldn't prove that he was there with them. You know, it's kind of crazy because he was saying like he told me a bunch of shit, and I haven't fact checked none of the shit myself, but he was really into conspiracy, so I know I just took his word for it, or what am I gonna do? I don't really care too much anyway. But he was talking about how his parents were actually working for the government. They were like CIA agents or some shit. They both had different last names, so they're basically like a fake family. And that Tupac himself was just like a scapegoat that they gave. They wanted to give the black community a hero to distract them, and that's what Tupac was, and that's what they did. And Tupac was basically like undercover work for the government or whatever. Never went to jail. Faked his death and is living somewhere out in Cuba or some shit. But it's all interesting. Like conspiracy theories are kind of fun.
They are fun.
Some fuck your brain up, but it's part of the game.
It is.
On to the my bad, because you were talking about the 4D thing. You still haven't seen Interstellar, huh?
No, I have not yet.
You should watch that movie.
What's it on?
Amazon.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. Yeah.
Well,
you should watch it tonight. You might not show up to work tomorrow.
Oh God.
Oh. Whoa. I don't think I want that, man.
Like, how's your house?
Just,
We're chilling. Ain't nothing really happening up here.
Cool. Everybody got their power back.
Got my internet back.
That's all that matter.
I mean, what you gonna do with internet without power, though?
Oh wait,
the battery's gonna die.
I'm assuming you never lost
have
power.
Internet without power?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. So the internet was the only thing that went out.
Yeah, apparently a box went out, but no, the coast honestly just got hit harder. So one thing about Florida when it gets hit by hurricanes is that it weakens a lot by the time it gets to the coast. Just because like there's so much out in our coast, like we got a lot of cities and infrastructure and whatnot. So like they're getting tore up out there, and as the hurricane is like doing its Big Bang flash or whatever, like.
You got special moves, bro. I didn't know hurricanes were coming like that.
The sky was purple.
That bitch. I heard that bitch is about to fuse with another one in the sea, bro.
Yeah, no, they hit it with a key blast and they couldn't. But no, yeah. Tampa right now, I think is going through it. They had major floodings and like power lines and whatnot knocked down. But Florida's pretty good on getting that power back up because of how many times we've been hit with hurricanes.
Yeah, shit. Y'all need to come show Texas some tips. We ain't got that. I'm tired of my power going out. I had to buy a whole ups for my computer so that shit wouldn't fry. right?
You have a generator
No, fuck no. It's just like 20 G's.
for a generator.
So it's for the one that like you hook to your house, yeah.
Hey, just go ahead and cop one of them robots and use this generator. I'm sure it got
Facts. Hey, let me
Power
plug you
my
in,
house.
bro.
What is my purpose? You're a battery. Oh,
You're a
God.
battery. You're a walking battery. I think I paid 30 G's for you to talk to me.
The fuck? Batteries don't speak. Hey, you gonna be the first to take down when the revolution happens, bro. You gonna be the example.
He's gonna start glowing red. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That motherfucker broken.
You okay, bro?
Who's to stop you from that motherfucker choking you in your sleep?
You know him, it itself.
Oh, just you hit the Tony Stark power down.
Nah, it
It don't
just
work.
doesn't feel like killing you today, you know?
I just wanted to show you that I could.
Yeah. Just know if I wanted to, I could.
I don't want it.
Hey, take that motherfucker back.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's that all we got today. That's
Yeah,
all we got today.
Hey,
All right.
I know ain't none of y'all put on to that. I see ain't none of y'all watch Dan to Dan yet. I that shit hot.
What?
That's our anime for me. It's an anime.
An anime?
You know? Yeah, and you know, it's the only one I'm watching right now, so I ain't got much to compare it to. But hey, I'm fucking with it heavy, you know. Like I'm actually excited for Thursdays again. I ain't been excited for Thursdays since like JJK season 2.
Mm.
I'm like, you know, it's a good one for you to check out. Banger opening too, you know, they be going in, so I know we ain't really talked about that, but I'm the only one who's seen it, so we can't. So
Bet.
thought up in the air.
Well, Striker, you want to close us out?
Y'all should like use this as a second opportunity to try that shit again.
That's crazy. I don't know if we could.
I don't know if we could. We still need some rehearsal.
See, y'all already doing it, bruh. Why can't you do it on purpose?
Wrapping up this episode, we want to thank everyone who made it this far in today's.
Joe, all we ask is your appreciation and for you to spread the love by sharing.
For
the
your.
podcast.
Jeez.
Oh, Tim ain't gonna do that to you, bro.
Crazy, yo.
Hey, you're right, bro. Y'all need to practice, bro. Because if we fuck up, y'all not gonna let it slide.
Nah, you can finish that. I'm done.
That was gold.
Why'd you do that to him for, bro?
This is the kind of abuse I get just for participating.
Yeah. Hey, this
Crazy.
nigga Rain said.
This is why that one kid never raises his hand to read anymore during classroom readings.
Hey, that nigga should learn how to read, bro.
No. Well,
If I know
before we
you can't
close,
read,
bro.
I'm calling on you. I don't
Before
give a
we
fuck.
close, bro, Striker, bro, don't let this nigga Rain fool you, bro. He was gaslighting the fuck out of you the other day, bro.
Oh,
When he
man,
said
what
he
are you
agreed
talking about?
to that damn shit you said. One, the giveaway shit made sense, and then Rain said he was like, English not that nigga first language.
That's crazy.
Hard
as
time.
hell. That's what I said.
Mhm.
Okay.
He was like, look, I'm a gaslight this nigga. He's like, me too. I'm like, oh wow. That's
Damn,
crazy.
Striker, now it's up to you. Which one's gaslighting you? Is it Rain or is it Ashy? You gotta choose.
Wow, this is actually diabolical.
Who's the gaslighter, Jeremy?
This nigga had a whole case, bro. This nigga brought the briefcase to the chat and everything, bro. I said, yo, chill out, Striker. What's going on? He said, I think just contradicted itself. I'm like, I'm like, what? I'm reading him like, it don't, but okay. I'm like, maybe he got a point. I'm gonna let him speak. And you speak, and then Rain up here gaslighting your ass. I'm like, okay, all right. All right. You gonna get this nigga a little airhead, bro.
I don't think that's how this played. I don't think that's how that played out. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Striker, it's okay. Come back. Striker, come back. Striker, we're sorry.
Let me reread what was going down, man.
Well, I knew what I read. I know what I was talking about.
That boy
Let's
doing
go
like
back
that.
to
let me check the record.
maximum of 2, but then you're gonna give 3 more. It didn't make sense.
That doesn't say give 3 more though. It says if you boost the server, you would automatically receive 3 entries.
Yeah.
Well, right, but before that, he said you get a max of 2. If
Yeah,
you,
because that's the
people
max.
that do the review.
Yeah, so it's not really a max of 2.
It is max.
If they boost.
But then
So
if they boost, they get a third.
They get a third or they get 3. Like
They get 3.
You see what I'm saying?
Their name's in there 3 times. Nah,
that's not how that reads.
I took the maximum out just to make it, I guess. Me and Rain was talking, like, we forget most niggas are dumb, so we gotta make it.
And confirm.
Nah,
we just saying we just saying.
Barney it down.
Yeah, Barney style.
Good catch.
Good catch, Striker. We appreciate it. Thank you, Striker.
Sounds like Barney style wasn't simple enough. Y'all need to go harder next time.
Wrapping up today's episode, we want to thank everyone who made it this far in the show. All we ask we appreciate is for you to spread the love by share the podcast with a friend. Well, you had to go ahead and drop us a 5-star rating on supported platforms because this algorithm helps.
Pokemon trading card pocket game. By the way.
What?
I was saying you skipped over the Pokemon trading card game pocket.
I asked if anybody had anything to say. Did I not? I asked multiple times. Go ahead, Striker. Go ahead.
I just wanted to mention Pokemon trading card game pocket. That's
what's
coming
it about?
To iOS, Android. You get to open packs now on your phone and virtually have Pokemon cards on your phones. And this
is a new addiction.
It is, bro. I swear to God, it gotta be because I don't get it.
Y'all haven't played TCG Card Shop Simulator?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Is this a new addiction though? Like, because this is
you sure opened up packs for a little minute now, bro. Are you okay? Did you get the card you wanted?
Nope. Still doing it.
God damn. Tell me you're not playing that shit right now, bro.
No, we're in the back room.
7 years? Who the fuck you looking for?
Said y'all in the what now?
Nah, but anyways, it's definitely an app to look out for. You no longer have to keep buying physical cardboard. You can now have digital bright screens and have like these very nice wallpapers.
Let me ask you. So, like, what use do you have for these digital cards that you're getting out of this card game?
And the same use you have for the physical ones. People paying $1,000 for pieces of cardboard.
Yeah, but you can actually play the game with the physical ones. Just most collectors don't. But like you can,
that's the whole.
But what can you do with the digital ones?
I don't think they released the entire details of it, but I think they do have where you can trade those digital cards. And if there's anything that has trading involved, there will be money.
Yeah, Rain, you're right. It is an addiction. It sounds like they just collect just to give it. Like it sounds like you guys just collect it just to sell it.
It's a flex. It's a flex.
Y'all flexing on each other?
It's flexing on someone.
You ain't flexing on no one that don't play the game because I swear they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna be like, my digital card's worth more than your Honda.
Okay, well, I can drive my Honda. What can you do with your digital cards?
Buy 10 of them.
What the fuck? Like, what you suggest? I'd rather have a Honda than 10 digital Pokemon cards. Not gonna lie to you.
Are you saying you could buy 10 Hondas with
10 Hondas with that one Pokemon card? Yeah.
Can I get an Optimus?
Can you get the cards? Like, can you get the digital cards value in real money?
Well, that's the thing. If they have the trading for it, like where you could trade with other players, then yeah, people will pay money, like exchange. Send me your PayPal. I'll send you $20,000 for whatever, like digital exclusive.
Seen that?
You better not get scammed like that. Don't you fall for nothing like that. People out there, do not get scammed by a motherfucker talking about send me this money and I'll see you this card. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
I'm saying I've seen games have potential to do things like that, but do you actually think that game's gonna reach that level?
Absolutely.
Like, but you said if, so like, do you know for a fact whether or not you can trade with players in that game yet?
I do not. That's what I said, if. But if they do, it definitely's got that potential.
Okay. I mean, hey, once again, brother, I'm supportive, even though I don't sound like it. Hey, I hope you hit that card, but I guess personally, this just doesn't seem like my cup of tea.
People used to do
If it's not, though, I'll segue into the other TCG. Bandai is funny enough that we were talking about them earlier.
Mhm.
Is putting up a new card game, a Gundam card game, and for any Gundam fans and Gundam heads out there, this is definitely a time to rejoice because I feel like this is something that the community's been wanting for a while, other than just building figurines and taking about a week to build them.
You know, I used to play Magic the Gathering back in high school for like a few months.
So this is something you look into.
Huh?
I don't know how
No,
much you care about Gundam.
That's
So-
the only. No, I mean, like, I was just speaking from a perspective of like a card game, you know. But like, but I never would like want to collect Magic cards just for the sake of collecting them. I'd want to get something that improved my deck or like play. I don't know, because I was more about playing the game itself than like worrying about collecting cards. But it seems like it's the opposite for these other card games y'all are doing. You know, just kind of
First, I felt the same for Magic. Like I tried to play Magic, but the game was kind of slow compared to games I've played. But when they did release the Lord of the Ring collection, I did buy into it.
Oh my god! I know you didn't buy into it hoping you get the one ring, bro. Come on now.
I tried. I mean, if I would have pulled it though,
Come on now. Come on now. You know,
What?
them joints go to whales, krakens, you know, people who buy packs by the fucking 100 so you can just guarantee they're gonna get it. That was crazy because like I guess I understand it because that card, it literally couldn't even be used in game. It was just worth IRL money, but only to the, you know, collectors and heavy Lord of the Rings fans. Like,
and they're out there.
hey, that's just crazy to me. Like, that's just proof that rich people got too much money. Because like, what the fuck are you doing buying a fucking piece of cardboard or whatever?
I ain't
for that
questioning
much
it. I'm the
money?
one trying to sell it to them.
I know. I ain't talking about you. I know we ain't rich here. Because if you was rich, then we'd be rich too, right?
Absolutely.
All right, yeah.
Bro.
Yes, that's how we know you're not rich, you know?
Wee woo.
All right,
That
man. Hey, go ahead, close it out after that. Not you. You don't get to close it out after burping.
Y'all heard
Striker, you close it out. Yeah, come on now.
Did we hear that? Niggas heard you fart earlier.
Oh, I ain't fart earlier,
Niggas
bro.
heard you fart earlier. I allowed Sean to step on it. But we can turn the topic back before we close it.
Bruh.
We got saved rounds all of a sudden. Yeah, you shit it on the mic. Edit this part
When did I
out,
do
guess.
this?
All
All
right.
right.
Tell him, since I'm gaslighting, you know, tell him.
Yeah,
No, don't
yeah,
tell
you
me.
did it.
Striker, close us out.
Yo, wrapping up this episode, we want to thank everyone who made it this far in today's show. All we ask for your appreciation and for you to spread the love by sharing the podcast with a friend. You gotta revise that part. That's really hard to say.
It's
While
not.
you're at it, go ahead and drop us a
This is
5-star
not
rating on
a
supporting platforms. This helps the algorithm promote our show, which help us with bringing in new listeners. And don't forget, if you want to reach out and keep with us, you can always find us on our Discord server at discord.gg/the summit. Thank y'all for tuning in, and as always, we'll see you all on the next one. Deuce.
Ain't it deuces?
No, he
Nah,
said
just
Deuces.
I just said
Deuces.
I said deuce.
Deuces.
Bye bye.
Deuces.
Bye bye.
Yeah, that is fine. Deuces.